Hello and welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Son Goku Super Warrior Awakening version from the Dragon Ball Z line. So let's take a quick look at the box. Got this nice orange background here. We got Goku in his Super Saiyan form. And this was actually when he first turned Super Saiyan. Got all these logos and company symbols down here at the top. We got his hair. On the side, we got some nice photos of him. And Super Saiyan Son Goku, Super Warrior Awakening version. On the back here, we see some of the poses and a lot of the stuff that we normally see from my SH Figuarts box. But as we look on the bottom here, we can actually see that this is a little bit different compared to some of the other SH Figuarts boxes. Let me bring in another one from yesterday. As you can see here, this is a more recent box and it actually has his name on it and a photo of him along with more color. Whereas this one just has a bunch of words and it's just grayed out. And that's because this was actually the first 2.0 Dragon Ball SH Figuarts that was released. I think this was released somewhere either in 2015 or 2016. It had a new body and new style aesthetics and just different kind of mechanics and how it's kind of built too. So it was a great improvement over what we had in the past. I actually don't have any older SH Figuarts. It's when I first saw these, I really liked the box and how the figures were designed that I really, that's when I started to collect these SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures. So without further ado, let's take a look at the figure. So here we have the Super Warrior Awakening Super Saiyan Son Goku. As I said, this is when he first turned Super Saiyan during his battle with Frieza, after witnessing the death of one of his, or his best friend from childhood. So we got nice detailing here. The one thing I really liked about this figure, maybe because it was just the first in the line, was they put a lot of shading on him. Just look at that hair. See all this shading on the hair, and even on his body, we see all this muscular definition that was really picked out. And that's something that I really miss in the more recent SH Figuarts releases, where they really kind of skimped out on the shading. You even see some shading down here. More recent ones have very, very little shading, and it really sucks. Let me see all this ripped up pants detailing here. Very, very nice. It's like asymmetry going on. The one thing that I don't really like about, or maybe because it was just early, is that there's not a lot of like definition in his hair. We get all these spikes here, but we don't see any like real defining lines in his hair. And also his face looked a little bit weird compared to some of the more recent releases. So but let's go over articulation real quick. So head's on a ball joint, neck's on a ball joint. We got a butterfly joint that goes out this far. Whoops. So this one actually, I feel like it's not as great as some of the ones that we get now. Again, maybe because this is an earlier model. We got a ball joint at the shoulder, 90 degrees hinge here at the shoulder. We got a bicep swivel, elbow that bends up that much, ball jointed wrist with a hinge and swivel. Getting these arms out of the way. We get an ab crunch. Again, if we pull it out a little bit, we can get more. And then it bends back that much. And again, waist is on a ball joint. This little piece here is kind of its own separate piece, so it's very loose. We get, and this one actually, I don't believe it swivels like the newer ones do. So, gotta make sure we don't damage that. So, leg kicks up that far, pretty good. And kicks back that far, very good. We can do the splits out to either side. Pretty good. And the thigh swivel is actually very different compared to some of the later figures. Because for him, the thigh swivel is actually inside. So you see as I twist this moves, but this top part doesn't move. So the thigh swivel is actually inside. And I really like this. This is a very nice design for this figure. And it's different on both sides. That swivels there, and this one swivels up there as well. So it's very nice. Knee bend goes up that far. He has a lot of spiky, broken up clothing down here, so it's not the best, but that's okay. And the other side seems like it's a little bit less on the side. We got a double ball jointed ankle as usual, and a toe pivot that goes up that far. So fairly decent articulation. Very nice figure. So Let's get him to stand real quick, and let's take a look at some of the accessories that come with this guy. So again, he doesn't really come with a lot. He comes with 2 extra faces. One that's, I'm just dropping everything. One that's screaming. And we get one that's grimacing right here. So those are the faces. And to change the faces, what we're going to do is I'm going to take this front hair piece and just pull that right off. I'm going to grab this face, rip that right off. Sometimes these aren't the easiest things to do. There we go. We got one side. We just got to get the other side. There we go. We got the face off. And let's give him the screaming face. And I'm just going to plug that in. Make sure it fits in nice and snug. Good. And I'm going to take our hairpiece again. I'm just going to plug that right over top. And we have Goku with a screaming face, just like that. These faces out of the way, and he actually comes with quite a bit of hands. So he has the fists that are on him. He has 2 claw hands, kind of like this. He has 2 of his signature battle pose hands. He also has 2 extra claw hands. It's kind of different than the other ones. I'm actually not sure what these are for. This is more of a kind of like a semi-closed palm compared to the other ones, which were like just like claw like that. And he also has 2 completely open palms for when he's blasting his energy. So there's that. And to change the hands, again, very simple. Grab the forearm, grab the hand, just rip it right off. Let's give him a claw hand right here. And again, peg hole. Let's line it up. Plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. Come on, there we go. And there we got him with a new hand. So there's that. Now for some quick comparisons. So here we have the regular Goku, base form Goku, which was actually released much later. And here we also have the Kaioken Goku, which is when he used the technique Kaioken. As you can see, he's all shiny and orangey, and the other guys are fairly basic. So, out of all of them, I still kind of like him because he has the most detailing, I would say, because first of all, we got the ripped up pants here and we get all this shading on him. The one thing that I don't really like I said, is the hair. So I'll kind of just show off with this Kaioken Goku. As you can see, there's so much molded lines and detailing in the hair here, whereas this one is very kind of plain. But I think that's my biggest gripe about this figure. Everything else is really good. So, gonna get these other guys out of the way. So that's my review of the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Son Goku Super Warrior Awakening version. I had to look at the box when I was reading that because there was no way I would have gotten that without looking at it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new review when I put one out. And yeah, until next time guys, take care. Bye. 何が起きても気分は